Welcome back to Next Match Insights, your ultimate source for winning football predictions. Today, we're breaking down tonight's World Cup fixtures, giving you 5 winning picks and 3 selections to avoid for each and every match. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. Czech battles South Africa in a must-win encounter for both sides. The Czech team will look to impose their physical presence, aerial dominance, and dangerous set-piece routines. Meanwhile, Bafana aim to bounce back with their rapid transitional speed, but face structural challenges following their chaotic opening match. First, Czech to win. Czech holds a strong physical and structural edge to control the tempo against a recovering South African team trying to find its balance after a tough opening match. Second, over 2.5 total match goals, a crucial line matching the 2-1 script, driven by both teams needing a desperate win to keep their knockout qualification hopes alive. Third, over 3.5 total match cards, the high physical stakes and intense pressure on both sides to avoid elimination will lead to heavy tactical fouls and regular cautions. Fourth, over 7.5 total match corners, Czech's tactical focus on long throw-ins, direct aerial attacks, and wide crosses will naturally force multiple defensive clearances behind the touchline. Finally, Czech over 1.5 team goals reflects the offensive capability of the Czech front line to exploit defensive openings and convert physical set-piece advantages at least twice. Now, what to avoid? First, South Africa to win. A highly risky selection given Bafana struggles to preserve defensive structure under heavy, continuous physical pressure. Second, South Africa over 1.5 team goals, expecting the African side to easily break down a disciplined European low block multiple times overextends their statistical baseline. Third, Czech clean sheet. Given the vulnerability both backlines showed on Matchday 1, counting on a flawless defensive shutout is a dangerous trap market. Switzerland clash with a stubborn Bosnia side. The Swiss will lean heavily on Granit Xhaka's midfield control and their proven tournament pedigree to bounce back from an opening slip. Meanwhile, Bosnia relies on deep defensive organization and the timeless clinical threat of Edin Dzeko. It's a vital battle for knockout survival. First, Switzerland to win. Sourced from superior technical depth and vast tournament experience, giving them the structural edge to control the game rhythm. Second, over 2.5 total match goals, fully aligns with the 2-1 script, backed by Switzerland's heavy offensive output and Bosnia's direct counterattacking danger. Third, over 3.5 total match cards, a physical line. Bosnia's heavy tactical fouls and the high-stakes pressure on both teams will force multiple referee bookings. Fourth, over 7.5 total match corners, driven by Switzerland's high wing play and overlapping full-backs forcing continuous defensive clearances behind the touchline. Finally, Switzerland over 1.5 team goals reflects the creative capability of the Swiss front line to pierce an overextended block at least twice under pressure. Now, what to avoid? First, Bosnia to win, a highly volatile selection. Despite their resilience, Bosnia lacked the sustained squad depth to securely close out a top-tier European outfit. Second, Bosnia over 1.5 team goals, expecting Bosnia to break down a reliable, disciplined Swiss backline multiple times carries massive statistical risk. Third, Bosnia clean sheet, a completely unrealistic market to back against a full-strength Swiss offense that has scored in 9 of their last 10 group stage games. Before we continue with the predictions, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Canada face Asian champions Qatar, following opening day draws. A victory here gives either side a massive push toward the knockout stages. Canada will look to dominate with their athletic high press and transitions on home soil, while Julian Lopetegui's Qatar sets up a disciplined low defensive block designed to stifle space. First, Canada to win. Backed by a passionate home crowd, Canada's physical intensity and transition speed should eventually break through a deep defensive unit. Second, under 2.5 total match goals, fully supports the 2-0 script, favoring a disciplined defensive display from the hosts over a wild, high-scoring affair. Third, over 3.5 total match cards, a high-stakes group encounter where tactical fouls will be frequently used to disrupt dangerous fast breaks. Fourth, over 7.5 total match corners, Canada's reliance on wide wingers and continuous overlapping crosses will naturally force multiple deflections over the touchline. Finally, Canada over 1.5 team goals reflects Canada's offensive depth at home, carrying the individual quality to breach the net twice. Now, what to avoid? First, Qatar to win, a highly volatile market selection. Securing an outright victory away against a motivated host nation carries significant statistical risk. Second, Qatar over 1.5 team goals, expecting Qatar to score multiple times against a structured Canadian backline at home place overextends their baseline. Third, Canada clean sheet no. Betting against a clean sheet breaks the targeted to 2-0 script, which relies on a completely locked-in Canadian defensive shutout. Mexico collide with South Korea in a high-octane battle of speed and passion. Riding a massive wave of home crowd energy, El Tri will deploy an aggressive, forward-pressing rhythm to assert early dominance. Meanwhile, South Korea counters with their signature lightning-fast transitions led by Son Heung-min. It's an absolute clash of styles where one mistake changes everything. First, total goals banned to 3 goals, a smart alternative to exact score betting. Safely covers the projected 2-1 script while protecting against a potential 1-1 draw or a 3-0 home shutout. Second, South Korea over 1.5 team cards, facing a relentless Mexican high press fueled by a roaring home crowd. The Korean midfield will be forced into desperate tactical fouls to stop central breakthroughs. Third, both teams to score. Mexico's advanced fullbacks always leave massive transition pockets behind them, perfect territory for South Korea's world-class counterattacking speed to exploit. Fourth, highest scoring half is second half. The first 45 minutes will be an intense, tactical chess match with both teams checking spaces. The game will break wide open after the break as fatigue alters defensive lines. Finally, Mexico to win either half, rather than risking a full 90-minute money line. Backing the co-hosts to successfully win at least one of the 45-minute halves carries massive statistical safety. Now, what to avoid? First half under 0.5 goals, relying on a completely scoreless first half, is a trap. The sheer emotion and high tempo of a home World Cup match usually triggers an early defensive lapse. Second, clean sheet for either team, with dynamic attacking elements on both sides and a 2-1 target profile. Banking on a flawless defensive shutout has zero analytical value here. Third, match to end in a scoreless draw. Given the aggressive footballing DNA of both nations, a passive, low-tempo stalemate is highly improbable. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated with all our latest content. Good luck!